These quarantine weekends, they feel different, you know? Because instead of running through the same cycle of going to your same like hole in the wall bar or maybe your friend's house, just stay at your house. But it's like different. I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the Rundown, everybody. This is a show we do every Wednesdays. Wednesdays is a different show. Rundown's a show we do every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What do we do on here? We talk about contests. We talk about app updates. We bust some rumors. We give streaming tips. We announce new top badges in real time. That one's kind of cool. We'll go over some results of some contests that have been happening recently. A lot of activity, a lot of really cool things have been happening. Leaderboards have been going nuts. Some new names, some familiar faces. I love to see that type of action. Whether you're new to streaming, you're not trying to be a streamer, you want to be a top streamer, or you're just trying to see what's going on, there's a little something for everybody here. Show's usually around 20 minutes, so not too long, a cool little slice of your day to get some information and good stuff. All right, my name's Chris Casper, everyone, and it's nice to see you. Hope you're doing well on this Friday. While we wait for people to filter in, I'll let you know about some of the other show content that you can catch on these wonderful apps. Starting with Mondays, 8 p.m. It belongs to Mia Osmond. She's got the painting night with Mia. She goes over arts and crafts and makes these. She paints lips. I know it's a very specific thing to paint and do very well at. Mia's got nice, gigantic lips that are extra glossy. Lil Mama, she wrote a song actually about Mia's paintings. It's called Lip Gloss. It's amazing. She's like, it's from the future. So that's Mia. That's at 8. Monday nights, also, you got On Air with Choff. Choff is a real life radio DJ / host. If you've ever wanted to be on the radio, it's your chance. Tune in at 9 p.m. with Choff. He goes over trending topics, celebrity gossip, news, and all sorts of fun things. Check him out at 9 p.m. Get yourself featured on the radio. Very cool stuff. Tuesdays at 7, it's Beyond Magic with Bob. Bob is a world-class illusionist, fantastic musician. He's there's a lot of musicians on here. There's a lot of musicians on here. But no, he is a magician. You can catch him at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays. Beyond Magic with Bob. Tuesdays also, speaking of musicians, the premier talent show here for you. It's Search for the Star with Hoops. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hoops, along with his gang of excellent judges, critique and listen to your talents, and you compete, or maybe you view it all in real time to see who wins and moves forward to be crowned the star. I'm just gonna assume it's the star. You search for the star and then you find the star. Okay, so that's Search for the Star with Hoops. That's every Tuesday. And then finally, rounding out your Tuesday programming, it's a marathon. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Get some magic, get some talent, other talents. Then cool off with Allie and Ashley at 10 p.m. They're going to teach you how to get fit with this quarantine going on. Every week I come up with a new sort of adjective to talk about the fluff that I've gained. And that's what I'm going to call it this week. It's just quarantine fluff. A little quarantine fluff. But Allie and Ashley want to fix that, and they're going to help you do that Tuesdays at 10. Wednesdays, Suited Up with Chris. I'm Chris, that Chris. And Suited Up is a show where we bring on top streamers, up-and-comers, really anyone and everyone who's moving and shaking on the app. They get interviewed. This week we learned some interesting things about some streamers, particularly ones who have a lot of resentment towards people. It was a good one. It's very interesting. So go ahead and check out Wednesdays. That's Suited Up with Chris. All right, what else we have? Thursdays, Love is Blind with Perfect Flaw. Another new show coming. Love is Blind with Perfect Flaw. That's at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She runs this spectacularly. She runs it spectacularly. Perfect Flaw hosts one eligible bachelor or bachelorette a week. They come on, talk a little bit about what they're looking for, and then 3 people appear in the box, but not in frame. not in frame, not like any of you, because all of you are expert streamers. I know, I've seen. 3 people appear not in frame and give answers and responses to Perfect Flaw's questions to figure out if they would be the best blind match for Love is Blind that week. Fun fact, 2 weeks ago, someone confessed their affection for someone that they were meeting in 2 weeks and wanted to know if their meetup could be more than just friends. It all happened in real time, was not planned. I didn't know it was happening. Perfect Flaw didn't know it was happening. We saw real life romance blossom right then and there in the box. It was incredible. Congratulations to them. I hope it worked out. All right, that's Love is Blind, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursdays, also, Gore Couture with Carmen Sandiego. She's a Gore Effects makeup artist. She can take a mug, a coffee mug, and apply lipstick and somehow make it look like the coffee mug got smashed into her. It's really, really interesting how she takes this effects makeup and is able to put something all together. Recommend checking it out. That's Thursdays, 8 p.m. Gore Couture. Friday, you're here right now. That's the rundown. It's your update show. Saturdays, theme stream. Thream. That's what it is. It's the Thream stream. Theme stream with Holly. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Saturday, Holly comes in geared up and ready to go to deliver you some of the most thematic and cool get-ups. We've talked about it. She does Harry Potter. She's done Star Wars, superheroes. Check her out. She's so good at what she does. All right. Now that that's all said and done, let's get into the meat of things. The meat of things. Every week, we bring you a tip. We bring you a tip to help you with your streaming career, to make you most effective, and have as little hurdles as possible to try and get there. This week's tip deals with your name, your streamer name. It's something that we all have. As a viewer, as a streamer, as anyone on the platform, you have a name. And many of you may think, well, I should have a unique name, which is true. You should have a unique name. But have you ever considered, is your name searchable? Is your name searchable? Is the tip for the week. If you have not tried to search your name in the top search bar by normal spelling, and it doesn't come up, you may have a difficult name to search. So if you're using unique characters, fun fonts, maybe you have a family tag in front of your name, that's going to affect your searchability. Don't add hurdles. Don't make it difficult for people to find you. Have a simple name with simple spelling. The cool characters are cool, but do you want to sacrifice searchability and visibility? That's a trade-off. That's a trade-off. Thanks, George. Thanks. George is the only person who acknowledged the tip. so that's your tip of the week. Your tip of the week is have a searchable name. All right. In case you are going for a top badge per week, I do like to go over the minimum requirements to apply for a top badge, okay? So 1 million diamonds, 5,000 favorites, 40 hours of streaming per month, an average viewership of 500 people per stream. Now the more subjective things, right? Engaging content and appropriate content. So maybe you've met the minimum applications, but is your show content too suggestive? Is it need a language cleanup? Are we being a little vulgar sometimes? Or are the topics a little vulgar? So keep those things in mind too, because the people who are considering that top badge are going to look at your content. They want to make sure that it's representing well. So stay mindful of things that you do. Let's all have fun, but let's be safe. All right, so those are your quick updates there. Also, one last thing about all of that. Do not apply ahead of time. So if you're looking to apply for a top badge and you're like, oh, I'm so close to hitting my minimums, just wait. Don't do it proactively. It does not help you. It does not get you considered faster. Okay. Let's talk about gifts. All right, so last week we had a few new gifts. We had the sneakers, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Some sneakers. There's Zodiac sign, right? Okay, a Zodiac at 2,000 and a Chariot at 2,500. This week, lipstick is popping. 600 coins on that one. Mystery wheel. Arguably, mystery wheels are my favorite types of gifts. There's so much bang for your buck. You have the opportunity to gift more and send more for an amount you already had planned to send. So mystery wheels, in my opinion, are the way to go. Mystery wheels, sports car. is one of the prizes. At 1,000, you can send a 4x4, which is also worth 1,000. A luxury car, which is worth 5,000, and then the grand prize. How'd you feel rolling up in a new Lambo? New Lambo at 60,000. That's more than a carpet, right? Sometimes I get the apps confused. Yes, it's more than the carpet. 60K on that Lambo. If you want to see that Lambo roll up, you got to send some mystery car wheels. Suggest that. Okay, let's talk about some other contests going on. Speaking of shoes, like that new gift last week, the new shoe contest is off and running. No? Okay. The new shoe contest is off and running. Here's your Meet Me pair high top. I prefer high tops myself. I wear them with jeans. But depending on what platform you're streaming from will determine the type of shoe that you can win. So if you're streaming from Meet Me, you can win a Meet Me colorway, which you can see here, that branding. If you're on Scout, you'll get Scout branding on your shoe, whether it's low or high top. Has that nice little live accent there at the tip as well. And if you're on Plenty of Fish, there's a Plenty of Fish colorway. If you want to know what your colorway looks like, look at the top banner. The top banner has the look and official colorway for the platform that you're on. So speaking of these colorways, let's talk about who's won some shoes so far. So congratulations. It's with Sam. Sam came in at day one with 3.7 million diamonds. He won his pair of shoes. Dax at 3.1 million diamonds. Took it home day two. Congratulations to Holly at 4.9 million diamonds. A little jump there for day three. Day four was Vivi Knows at a whopping 9,046,000 diamonds for Vivi Knows. Congratulations on that and your shoes. Daddy J coming in day five with 2,309,000. Cora day six at 3,267,000. And then Kenny yesterday at 4,741,000. If you're wondering, what does that average out to, Chris? What is the average amount of diamonds you need to pick up one of these sweet pairs of shoes? Well, so far it's 3,982,000. I blame Vivi though for pulling that up. She's our outlier at 9 million. But current average is 3.9 million to get a pair of shoes. So if you're thinking about making a run for it, be strategic. And if you're going to be strategic, this is the weekend to do it, because you may have noticed in the banner there's a very special bonus contest going on with the shoes. And that's the extra pair daily weekend contest. How does that work? Well, each day during the contest this weekend, 3 days, there will be a bonus pair of shoes given away per platform. So highest gifted on Meet Me, highest gifted on Scout, highest gifted on Plenty of Fish will all win, in addition to the highest gifted. So keep in mind those leaderboards. Stay strategic. My S's and my T's today are really flubbing with me. Stay strategic. It's a quite competitive contest, as we've seen. The leaderboards are updating in real time, as you've seen as well. Speaking of real time, let's talk about those real time contest results. The real time contest results. I'm going to go over the top 10, which played a role in deciding the winners of the shoes as well. So congratulations to these top 10. Coming in 10th place was Kenny. By the way, there were 60 winners in this contest. It was gigantic, a massive contest. To place in this contest, Ice Queen Shay took 60th at 1,355,000. That's at 60th place. But your top 10 for the contest, coming in 10th was Home Run Kenny. Kenny, good friend. At 5,054,000. In 9th place was George at 5,259,000. Mr. Bob in 8th place at 5,597,000. We had in 7th place Kenna at 6,528,000. Marty at 7,150,000 for 6th place. 5th place getting to your top 5 for this past weekend's first ever real-time contest. 5th place was Dax at 9,766,000. 4th place was Anonymous at 11,147,000. Gigantic numbers. Your top 3 for this past weekend's real-time contest. 60 winners. Your top 3. VV knows at 11,653,000. Sam at 12,334,000. And Holly at 12,778,000. Congratulations to all those winners. Huge numbers, huge streaming, great content. Congratulations to all of you. All right, other contests that are going on, ones that don't include diamonds, is the Happily box giveaway. So you may have seen on the Instagram page for Meet Me, Scout, all those good people, that if you are in quarantine with someone or maybe have someone afar that you're in a relationship with, a boo, a loved one, a something, whatever nice name you have for each other, they want to see it, please tag at meetme, tag at Happily. You can see all the official rules and details in there. But you can win a date box from them. They're full of goodies and fun stuff to help get you through the quarantine. Some of them are cooking. Some of them are nice notes and messages. So it's a ton of fun. Check out the Instagram page. It's just another cool contest that's going on. This one that doesn't deal with diamonds. All you have to do is tag a photo of 2 of you together, and you're entered. It's that simple. Super simple. Go ahead and check that out. Speaking of, if you're getting into a relationship with someone, or maybe you're trying to find out who's out there, let's do it safely. And we're proud to announce that the Meet Group has partnered with YourSafe, which is a safety feature that allows you to share your location, let people know where you're meeting, and has a check-in feature. But beyond that, there's some in-date features that help you navigate it to make sure that you're still staying safe. One of them being a fake call or rescue call. So, maybe you're on a date and it's going so well, but you just remembered you have to clean your bathroom just now and it's really urgent, but you're going to call them back and you get a phone call to get you out of the situation. Or maybe your dog had too much food and you need to rub their belly or something. You can get out of it with a fake rescue call. But let's plan for the best and hope for the worst. And if things really get that far, there's also a discrete emergency services button, an emergency trigger. So go ahead and check out the top banner. There's a link to a video that has more details and info on how to be a part of that. It's highly recommended and encouraged for anyone who's safely meeting during these times. Okay, let's get into it. Now, something we do normally on this show, and I'm sure many of you are here, is we talk about top badges and the new top badge announcements. Now, last week we announced 3 top badges. We announced Rel, Octo Alley, and Panic last week. So congratulations to those top 3. Now this week we have a surprising number to announce. None. Yeah, this week there's no top badges, but that's why we paid it and we put it at the end. This week there's no top badges. Tune in next week for top badges. But last week we had Rel, Octo Alley, and Panic. So make sure you use all that good info from this is the first time we've done no badges on the show. But last week we did batch up Rel, Octo Alley, and Panic. Tune in next week for top badge announcements. More announcements, contest update. We'll go over shoes again. My name's Chris. Have happy streams, everyone. Stay safe. Take care of one another. And as always, what? There should be like a sign-off. Maybe we can come up with a sign-off. Goodbye. Is that original enough? All right. As always, goodbye, everyone. See ya.